If you have ever watched The Wolf of Wall Street, you might remember a scene where Leonardo DiCaprio's character hands his sales partner a pen and asks him, "Sell me this pen." While it may be challenging to find the right words and phrases needed to convince someone to buy something as simple as a pen, there's one pen that speaks for itself: the Bic Crystal. If you have ever written your name on a piece of paper, I can say with 100% certainty you have used this pen. It is the most recognizable pen in the world, and it is not only the best-selling pen of all time, but one of the best-selling products ever made. To give you all a proper understanding of the significance of the Bic Crystal, I'll take you through the history, the genius design, and the cultural impact of the world's most perfect pen. To understand how revolutionary this pen was, we need to understand what pens looked like before the Bic Crystal and how the problems these previous pens faced led to its creation. According to Fable.com, some of the first pens ever used were made with quill feathers. These pens were very inconvenient, messy, and near impossible to use. Next came the fountain pen, invented by Lewis Waterman in 1884, made from a metallic barrel that dispensed ink from a thin nib. While not as difficult to use as a quill pen, it was still inaccessible to the average person. John Loud then invented the ballpoint pen, which spread ink evenly across a rolling metallic ball, creating more consistent results. But this pen still had many problems. It could only be used on more rigid surfaces because it was so rough on paper, and its water-based ink would commonly leak or clog at the tip of the pen. In 1938, Laszlo Biro made some of the final contributions to the ballpoint pen. He switched the oil-based ink to fully utilize capillary action, which is the phenomenon that allowed the ink to climb the barrel and reach the top of the pen. Although Biro's pen solved the issues of all the pens that came before, it was too difficult to manufacture. Each Biro pen cost about $200 in today's money. Because of their exorbitant price tags, pens remained a luxury item. After World War II, French manufacturer Marcel Biche purchased Biro's patents for $2 million. According to DesignWanted.com, with the help of advanced manufacturing methods, Biche perfected the ballpoint pen. Biche used Swiss watchmaking machines to create metallic balls with millimeter precision, putting an end to all the leaking and clogging issues that plagued pens of the past. He also ditched most of the metallic components of Biro's pen. Instead, he opted for polypropylene plastic to create a transparent hexagonal barrel, much like a pencil. The blue cat doubled as a clip and protected the more fragile components. With such a simple yet effective design, Biche's pen was much more easier to mass produce, reducing the price from $190 to only $2. Now that Biche had perfected the ballpoint pen, he put most of his efforts into advertising and expansion. And with his expansion into Western markets, he changed the brand name to Bic. By the time the 60s rolled around, Bic had become a household name. Every school, office, and household had a Bic Crystal. Millions were and are still sold every day. The ease of use and affordability made the Bic Crystal a truly universal product. The invention of the Bic Crystal is widely attributed to playing a key role in the rise of literacy in the US and in the world as a whole. According to PrimeNebula.com, literacy rates skyrocketed from only 35% in 1950 to over 90% in 2025. Bic has also influenced media as well. Artists like Mark Powell and James Milne use Bic crystals to create beautiful portraits and intricate artistic designs. The Bic crystal has cemented itself as a cultural icon and made ballpoint pens the go-to note-taking device. Over the last 75 years, the design of the Bic crystal has remained virtually unchanged. It has stood the test of time and is one of the only few products ever made to perfectly balance innovation, effectiveness, and efficiency. It has solved every issue presented in making an ink-based writing utensil and has been a keystone in literacy development. The Bic crystal is a testament to the saying, less is more. The Bic crystal is the perfect pen. Thank you.